Welcome to Vaj Academy. In this video, we dive deep into Michael Porter's seminal article, What is Strategy? Harvard Business Review, 1996. Porter's framework is essential for business leaders, entrepreneurs, and consultants who want to move beyond operational effectiveness and build truly sustainable competitive advantages. We break down the core concepts into actionable insights, providing you with the tools to craft a unique and defensible strategy for your organization. In a world obsessed with best practices and operational efficiency, Porter reminds us that true strategy is about being different. It's about making choices, and it's about creating a unique position that your competitors can't easily copy. For the past few decades, businesses have been hyper-focused on operational effectiveness, OE. We're talking about lean manufacturing, Six Sigma, TQM, benchmarking, all those tools and techniques designed to improve productivity, quality, and speed. Now, don't get me wrong, OE is essential. You need to be efficient to survive. But Porter's core argument is that OE alone is not enough to achieve sustainable superior performance. Think of it this way. OE is about doing the same activities as your rivals, but doing them better. Strategy, on the other hand, is about doing different activities or doing similar activities in different ways. The problem with relying solely on OE is that best practices diffuse rapidly. Competitors copy each other. Consultants spread the same techniques. And what happens? Everyone converges on the same set of activities. Porter calls this competitive convergence. It's a race to the bottom where everyone is running faster and faster, but no one is actually getting ahead. The gains from OE improvements are captured by customers and suppliers, not by the companies themselves. The commercial printing industry example from the article is a perfect illustration. Major players invested heavily in the same equipment and techniques, leading to productivity gains, but ultimately lower profit margins for everyone involved. The Japanese companies, pioneers of OE in the 70s and 80s, also suffered from this. They imitated each other so much that they ended up in mutually destructive competition. They were caught in a trap of their own making. So, the key takeaway here is OE is necessary for survival, but it's not a strategy. It's the price of entry. To truly win, you need to differentiate yourself. Okay, so if OE isn't strategy, then what is? Porter argues that strategy is about creating a unique and valuable position. It's about deliberately choosing a different set of activities to deliver a unique mix of value. The classic example here is Southwest Airlines. They don't try to be everything to everyone. They focus on short-haul, low-cost, point-to-point service between mid-sized cities. They avoid major airports, don't offer meals or assigned seats, and use a standardized fleet of 737s. All of Southwest's activities are tailored to deliver low cost and convenience. A full-service airline simply couldn't compete with Southwest on those routes because they're configured for a completely different set of activities. IKEA is another great example. They target young furniture buyers who want style at a low cost. To make this work, they have a self-service model, design their own modular furniture, and display everything in room-like settings. Customers do their own pickup and delivery. These activities are very different from a traditional furniture store, which offers a wide variety of choices, personalized service, and delivery. IKEA has made a choice to focus on a specific customer segment and a specific value proposition. Porter identifies three distinct sources of strategic positions. Variety-based positioning, producing a subset of an industry's products or services, e.g. Jiffy Lube specializing in oil changes. Needs-based positioning, serving most or all the needs of a particular group of customers, e.g. IKEA serving young furniture buyers. Access-based positioning, segmenting customers who are accessible in different ways, e.g. Carmike Cinemas, operating in small towns. Choosing a unique position is a great start, but it's not enough to guarantee a sustainable advantage. A valuable position will attract imitation. Competitors will try to either reposition themselves to match you, or more commonly, they'll try to straddle, to match the benefits of your position while maintaining their existing one. This is where trade-offs come in. Trade-offs occur when activities are incompatible. It means that more of one thing necessitates less of another. An airline can choose to serve meals or not, but it can't do both without major inefficiencies. Trade-offs create the need for choice and protect against imitators. Neutrogena soap, for example, is positioned as a kind-to-the-skin, residue-free soap formulated for pH balance. They market to dermatologists and avoid price promotions. By choosing this position, Neutrogena said no to deodorants and skin softeners. They gave up the large volume potential of selling through supermarkets. These trade-offs protected them from imitators. Porter identifies 3 reasons why trade-offs arise. Inconsistencies in image or reputation. A company known for one thing may lack credibility delivering another. Activities themselves. Different positions require different product configurations, equipment, employee behavior, and management systems. Limits on internal coordination and control. Trying to be all things to all people leads to confusion and lack of focus. Continental Light is a cautionary tale. They tried to straddle by matching Southwest on some routes while remaining a full-service airline on others. The result was a disaster. They lost money, angered customers, and ultimately failed. The key takeaway here is you can't be everything to everyone. You need to make choices and accept the trade-offs that come with them. That's what makes your position defensible. Positioning choices determine not only which activities a company will perform, but also how those activities relate to one another. While OE is about excellence in individual activities, strategy is about combining activities. Southwest's rapid gate turnaround is essential to its low-cost, high-convenience positioning. But it's not just about the ground crews. It's about the fact that they don't offer meals, assigned seats, or baggage transfers. It's about their standardized fleet and their choice of airports. Southwest's competitive advantage comes from the way its activities fit and reinforce one another. It's a whole system, not just a collection of parts. Porter identifies 3 types of fit. First-order fit. Simple consistency between each activity and the overall strategy, e.g., Vanguard aligning all activities with its low-cost strategy. Second-order fit. Activities are reinforcing, e.g., Neutrogena marketing to upscale hotels, which reinforces its premium. Third-order fit, optimization of effort, e.g., the Gap restocking its selection of basic clothing almost daily, minimizing the need for large in-store inventories. Strategic fit is fundamental not only to competitive advantage, but also to its sustainability. It's much harder for a rival to match an array of interlocked activities than it is to imitate a single activity. The more a company's positioning rests on activity systems with second and third order fit, the more sustainable its advantage will be. These systems are difficult to untangle and replicate. When activities complement one another, rivals get little benefit from imitating only some activities. Performance doesn't improve, it can actually decline. This is why Continental Light failed. So, if strategy is so important, why do so many companies fail to have one? Porter argues that the threats to strategy often come from within, due to a misguided view of competition, organizational failures, and the desire to grow. Managers get confused about the necessity of making choices. They think they can beat rivals on all dimensions simultaneously. They chase every new technology and imitate everything their competitors do. The pursuit of operational effectiveness is seductive because it's concrete and actionable. But it can lead to competitive convergence and a race to the bottom. The desire to grow can also undermine strategy. Managers are tempted to take incremental steps that blur the company's strategic position. They broaden product lines, add new features, and imitate competitors' services. But growth doesn't have to come at the expense of strategy. The key is to concentrate on deepening a strategic position rather than broadening and compromising it. Look for extensions of the strategy that leverage the existing activity system. Make the company's activities more distinctive, strengthen fit, and communicate the strategy better to those customers who should value it. Globalization can also allow growth that is consistent with strategy. opening up larger markets for a focused position. Ultimately, developing or re-establishing a clear strategy is an organizational challenge that depends on leadership. Leaders must define and communicate the company's unique position, make trade-offs, and forge fit among activities. Strategy is about making choices about what not to do, as much as it is about what to do. It requires constant discipline and clear communication. So, that's Porter's framework for strategy. It's a powerful tool for understanding how to achieve a sustainable competitive advantage in a world of increasing competition. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to Vaj Academy for more business insights, and let us know in the comments what strategic challenges you're facing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.